Just minutes from now, Cal State Fullerton's baseball team goes head-to-head with San Diego State. We'll have a live report from Goodwin Field.
Northern California is taking a pounding. Rain, and more rain is causing huge problems, and it's not over.
In a huge discovery in space, several planets the size of Earth are found light years away. Plus sports, entertainment, and a look at the forecast for the weekend. It's all ahead on OC News.
Welcome and thank you for joining us on OC News. I'm Carla Bonilla.
And I'm Rebecca Fausto. OC News is brought to you by the broadcast journalism students at Cal State Fullerton.
Today, Titan Baseball takes on the San Diego Aztecs. Crystal Ortiz is live with the action.
And they won last night's game against NC Dinos. Cal State Fullerton welcomes San Diego State. Will the Titans take that W again? We'll just have to wait and see. Reporting live from Goodwin Field, I'm Crystal Ortiz.
Heavy downpours have forced Northern California residents to evacuate their homes. Carla Bonilla has the details.
A nearby creek raged over its bank Tuesday morning, and authorities fear it could cause major damage. The beach is to be blamed on the overflowing at the Anderson River Shore, which was nearly 4 feet over the top of the spillway.
With more rain on the way, Savannah Romero has your report weather.
Wow, as we can see, the conditions in Northern California are very severe. There has been flash flood warnings, people have been evacuated, and the dams have almost overflowed. Some of them did overflow. So we've gotten a lot of rain this year, and that's why I wanted to give you an update on the drought. Here we have the 2016 drought, where we're looking at areas of severe red dryness. This was pretty much all of California into Nevada in 2016, and thanks to all the rains that we've gotten this year, you can see in 2017 the area in California that was very red has now gotten a lot of moisture, and it's been relieved. We're going to look next at the current temperatures in Fullerton. Right now we have temperatures at 65 degrees and the low is at 45 with the humidity at 43%, and we'll have a beautiful sunset tonight at 5:42 p.m. Going into the 5-day forecast, today's high is at 66 with a low of 45, and tomorrow we're looking at temperatures in the 60s, as well as Friday and Saturday. We have temperatures 64, 65 with more rain coming on Sunday. The rain is back on Sunday with a significant temperature drop to 59 degrees. Let's take a look at the national map now. Over here in the East Coast, we're looking at temperatures in the 40s. Over here in Florida, we have 66, 62. Over on the West Coast, we're looking at 43, and also up in Oregon, temperatures in 41 and 34. In the Midwest, we're looking at unusually high temperatures for this time of year in the 80s in Texas and in Oklahoma.
Thank you, Savannah. Well, Los Angeles and Paris are the last two cities standing for a chance to host the 2024 Summer Olympics after Budapest withdrew its bid from the race. Hungary's government made the decision because they say they had a slim chance of winning. Los Angeles and Paris are competing for a third chance to host the Summer Olympics. The last time LA hosted the Olympics was in 1984. The LA 2024 committee is still hopeful, putting forward a cost-effective bid that will impact the future of the Olympic selection process. The LA committee is moving forward by setting up a volunteer service program for residents to help assist athletes, greet fans, and offer directions when the decision comes to the city. The International Olympic Committee will meet in Peru to decide the 2024 host city in September. And as Black History Month comes to an end, we bring light to some of the heroes you may not have heard of.
And I can't change our neighbors and best friends.
I love my sisters.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
And actor Vin Diesel takes a break from the big screen and steps into recording studio. And Jimmy Kimmel prepares to host the Oscars. Lydia Valencia tells us more.
With the Oscars happening this Sunday, first-time host Jimmy Kimmel will be bringing his rivalry with Oscar winner and 5-time nominee Matt Damon to the stage. The rivalry, of course, is a joke. However, the latest blowout was over who is the father of the unborn baby Jimmy's wife is carrying. In an interview with The Wrap, Jimmy Kimmel said that their feud will only end when one of them is dead. Whereas Matt Damon told Ellen on her show that he hopes he messes Kimmel up given all the people who will be watching. Many people will be watching, of course, to see if La La Land will once again sweep up wins like they did in the Golden Globes, given with their 14 Oscar nominations. La La Land shares the record for most Oscar nominations with films Titanic and All About Eve. The 89th Oscars will take place Sunday at 7 p.m. on ABC. An A-list actress will be joining the cast of Empire in a recurring role. Actress Demi Moore will join her daughter Rumor Willis in guest roles when the show returns later in March. However, Moore will go on to have a recurring role come season 4. Empire returns Wednesday, March 22nd on Fox. Actor Vin Diesel is making music with producer Kygo. The actor posted a video of the two in a recording studio, calling Kygo his favorite artist and a musical genius. The recording session turned into Kygo remixing Selena Gomez's new single, It Ain't About Me, to feature tracks of the actor singing, which you can listen to on his Facebook page. And finally, congratulations are in order for Nick Cannon. The host of America's Got Talent welcomed his third child with Brittany Bell, a son named Golden Cannon. The announcement came via a photo on Instagram of Nick holding his newborn son. Nick is father to twins Morocco and Marome, who he shares with ex-wife Mariah Carey. This is Lydia Valencia with your Entertainment News.
As we celebrate Black History Month, it is important to remember there are many unsung heroes that you won't learn about in typical classroom. Reporter Nicolas Garcia uncovers some reason why much of Black history is untold.
Black History Month has come a long way since its initial start as Negro History Week back in 1926. Cal State Fullerton is partaking in the month-long celebration by hosting events almost daily.
Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, and then Malcolm X are usually the three that I get every time I ask students. But there are a plethora of other Black intellectuals, but even public figures that I think have not gotten as much attention as I think they deserve.
The recent film Hidden Figures tells the untold story of Katherine Johnson, Dorothy Vaughan, and Mary Jackson, three women who helped put John Glenn into space. This country's history is filled with stories just like theirs. So why aren't they found in classrooms? American textbooks typically only cover slavery and the civil rights movement, leaving about 100 years of Black history untold.
I am an advocate much more of having students read primary texts, because I think at that point students are more interested in the voices of the historical characters rather than just knowing the context about them.
Students and faculty here on campus celebrate Black History Month by sharing their own stories.
It just means getting together, being with family, being with your community, learning about Black history.
A reminder. If done properly, it can remind me that Black people are embedded in this country's history.
Until more of the untold stories make their way into the classroom or onto the big screen, all you can do is seek out history on your own. And sometimes you don't have to look very far.
My mom. She was a flight attendant for 42 years, one of the very first African-American flight attendants.
For OC News, I'm Nicolas Garcia.
And in other news, the Trump administration has removed federal protection for transgender students to allow them to have use of the bathrooms and locker rooms matching their gender identities. Household products may be a solution to preventing mosquito bites.
A federal judge stated that the state of Texas will not be allowed to obtain funding from the health care provider Medicaid. During the month of December, Texas discontinued Medicaid funds to a group declaring that Planned Parenthood was involved in selling fetal tissue received from abortions. However, the claim has been denied by the health care provider. On Tuesday, a federal judge issued an injunction approving Planned Parenthood, which he said the institute's attorney had discontinued. It would likely prevail in its claim against officials in state and health care services department. The attorney of Texas General Ken Paxton alleged he would appeal the verdict. Scientists and researchers are beginning to come up with certain household methods that will control the mosquito bites, safely use products on one's skin containing different insecticide compounds, and are being developed. Tests, anti-mosquito soaps are being done. Furthermore, wearable technology is another approach. Another tactic involves clothing containing mosquito repellent could help keep the mosquitoes away. The effectiveness of special detergent will increase the efficiency of the clothing containing repellent. Other products of possibility involve jewelry and footwear. For today's health, I'm Bianca Hernandez. Let's hear what Rebecca has to say on technology.
Well, UPS drivers might soon start getting help from drones to make their jobs a little bit easier. This week, UPS started testing drones for residential package deliveries. The drones will be dispatched directly from the top of the truck and deliver packages at the same time as the driver. After it drops the package, the drone will return to the truck, which is already doing more deliveries in a different location. Although the testing was successful, it is still illegal to have a drone delivery service in the United States. It is expected that soon regulations will change and allow fully automated drones to be used for delivery services. And for all of you who need an easy way to send money, Facebook just added a new feature. By using TransferWise, you can now send or receive money internationally, including the US, Canada, Australia, and the European Union. Facebook will notify users about exchange rates and send alerts when it is a good time to exchange a currency. The only thing that you need to do is add a debit card and open a chat with the person you want to send the money to. And to receive it, you just need to open the conversation with that person who sent it to you and add a debit card so that the money gets deposited directly into your account. TransferWise is planning on expanding to all 50 countries in the future.
And with the trade deadline approaching, the Lakers are making moves to ensure they have access to places for the season. More when we come back.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
The Lakers have been making some big changes before the trade deadline.
Dominic Adderspor, Des has the details.
Thanks, ladies. Let's kick off sports with big news from the NBA. The Los Angeles Lakers shook things up in the front office yesterday by saying adios to General Manager Mitch Kupchak as well as Vice President of Basketball Operations Jim Buss. As for the new hire, five-time NBA champion and former Laker Earvin Magic Johnson has been named the new president of basketball operations. Magic Johnson spoke yesterday on Spectrum Sports about how he plans on rebuilding the Lakers franchise.
It's just about building the winning culture again. That's what it's about now. And as we get that, then I can make the moves necessary to put us in a place where we used to be, and that's championship basketball.
Magic is expected to hire current player agent Rob Pelinka as the Lakers' new general manager. Pelinka, whose big name clientele includes James Harden, Andre Drummond, and Kobe Bryant looks to bring back the appeal of the Lakers to prospective free agents. It did not take long, though, for Magic Johnson to begin the new era of Laker basketball. Just hours after his interview, he completed a trade that sent Lou Williams to the Houston Rockets in exchange for Corey Brewer and a 2017 first-round draft pick. Speaking of trades, NBA superstar DeMarcus Cousins was traded on Sunday to the New Orleans Pelicans in exchange for Buddy Hield, Tyreek Evans, Langston Galloway, and 2 2017 draft picks. Cousins commented on this shocking trade in today's press conference.
It's been an emotional roller coaster. Everything happened so quickly. Very unexpected, but I'm a firm believer in that everything happens for a reason. I'm excited for this opportunity. I'm looking forward to it. I plan on embracing my teammates, this team, this organization, this city. This is home for me now, and I'm extremely excited. So I'm ready to get to work.
Moving to the ice. After a strong 1-0 victory against the crosstown rival LA Kings on Sunday, the Anaheim Ducks look to complete a season sweep of the division rival Arizona Coyotes Monday night at the Gila River Arena in Glendale, Arizona. The first period was one to forget for Ducks goalie Jonathan Bernier as he gave up not 1, not 2, but 3 unanswered goals to the Coyotes. The Ducks fought back with Captain Ryan Getzlaf lighting the lamp in the second and in the third period, but it was not enough to take down the hungry Coyotes. The Ducks lose 3-2 and will look to get back to their winning ways tonight at home against the Boston Bruins. The Kings took a quick road trip last night to the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado to face the NHL's worst team, the Colorado Avalanche. The scoring started 32 seconds into the second period when the Avalanche Mikko Rantanen steals the puck and scores past Peter Budaj to make it 1-0 Colorado. But after a reviewed goal by Tyler Toffoli is counted, Trevor Lewis shows some speed and charges the net for the game-winning goal with 10:28 left in the second period. The Kings go on and beat the Avalanche by the score of 2-1 and snap their 3-game losing streak. Great news from Major League Baseball. Spring training is officially back. Our Angels and Dodgers have reported to Arizona and have begun preparing for the 2017 season. Spring training games start Saturday afternoon as the Angels host the Milwaukee Brewers in Tempe, Arizona, while the Dodgers will take on the Chicago White Sox from their home in Glendale, Arizona. Make sure to tune in and get your baseball fix. Don't forget, Titans, our men's basketball team has a big game tonight at home against UC Irvine. Let's send it to Bree Burris, who is at the Titan Gym, for a closer look at the game.
I'm here at the Titan Gym while our team gets ready for their big game against the UC Irvine Anteaters. The Orange County rival game will start promptly at 7 p.m. The Titan stats are 13-12, while the Anteaters are leading by 2 games, 16-12. That's nothing to worry about. But look forward to Trey Coffins. He has a leading score of 17.4 points and a shooting average of 42.8%. He is sure to score big tonight.
That'll do it for sports. Let's send it back to the ladies at the desk.
And today, NASA astronomers made a huge announcement. They discovered at least 7 Earth-like planets orbiting a star 40 light years away called the TRAPPIST-1 system. NASA says the discovery is rare for 2 reasons. 1, the planets are similar in size to Earth, and 2, 3 of the exoplanets are in what NASA calls the habitable zone, where liquid water is more likely to exist. Despite the TRAPPIST-1 system being a bit cooler than Earth, researchers believe it's the best candidate for supporting life. Given the right atmosphere and enough greenhouse gases, the finding could also help us find out if, after all, we have some neighbors over there.
Thank you for watching OC News.
See you next week.